Please, sir, just give me something to eat. Nathaniel fell to his knees as a restaurant guard shoved him away. His walking stick clattered across the pavement, and the people outside burst into laughter. Get away from here, the guard shouted. We don't need beggars disturbing our customers. Nathaniel lowered his head, pretending to be helpless. Beneath the torn shirt and dusty trousers was one of the wealthiest businessmen in the country. Then a familiar woman walked out of the restaurant. Caroline, Nathaniel whispered. She looked at him with disgust. Please, he begged. I haven't eaten since yesterday. Caroline covered her nose. You people are everywhere. Find somewhere else to beg. 3 days earlier, he had been sitting in his luxurious mansion, surrounded by everything money could buy, yet feeling completely alone. His mother, Miriam, noticed his silence during dinner. What is troubling you? Nathaniel dropped his spoon. I don't know if anyone loves me. Miriam frowned. What do you mean? They love my money, mother. They love my name, my cars, my lifestyle. But if I lost everything tomorrow, would any of them remain? His older brother Victor laughed softly. Then stop showing them your wealth. Victor leaned forward. If you really want the answer, become someone they would normally ignore. Nathaniel looked at him. That idea stayed in Nathaniel's mind all night. The next morning, he disappeared. He wore old clothes, carried a battered walking stick, and pretended to have a crippled leg. He left his expensive phone, wallet, and watch at home. Now, he whispered, I'll discover the truth. His first test was Caroline, a woman he had once considered dating. She didn't recognize him. Nathaniel approached her outside a shopping center. Madam, please. Anything will help. Caroline looked him over. Young man, you look strong enough to work. Please. I have a disability. I can't find work. She laughed. Everyone has an excuse. Just one little meal. Move away before security comes. He moved away, but his heart was pounding. Was this what poor people experienced every day? Later, hunger became unbearable. He approached a roadside food stall. Please, Ma, could I have some leftover food? The woman shook her head. No, I don't give food to strangers. A customer laughed. Look at him. He probably makes more money begging than we do working. Nathaniel turned away, fighting tears. Then someone touched his shoulder. Sir, are you okay? He looked up. A young woman stood there holding a small paper package. My name is Esther, she said. Have you eaten today? Nathaniel shook his head. Esther opened the package. Inside was the only meal she had bought for herself. She handed him half. Nathaniel stared at her. You should eat this. But you need it. She smiled. I'll survive. Why would you help me? Esther shrugged. Because hunger hurts everyone the same way. Thank you, he whispered. You're welcome. From that day, Nathaniel kept finding reasons to see Esther. He learned that she worked at the food stall in the mornings and made handmade sandals at night. One evening, he watched her stitching a sandal. What are you doing? He asked. Building my future. Nathaniel smiled. With those? With these, she replied proudly. One day, I'll have my own workshop. You think you can do it? I know I can. But you have almost nothing. Esther looked directly at him. Having little money is not the same as having little hope. Nathaniel couldn't stop thinking about those words. But there was a problem. He was lying to the only person who had ever shown him kindness without knowing his wealth. Then everything collapsed. One afternoon, Nathaniel was helping Esther carry boxes when a black luxury car stopped nearby. His assistant jumped out. Mr. Cole, we've been searching everywhere for you. Esther froze. Mr. Cole, Nathaniel's face went pale. The assistant stared at him. Sir, your board meeting starts in 20 minutes. Esther slowly turned toward him. You're Nathaniel Cole? He couldn't lie anymore. Yes. Her eyes filled with anger. You're not crippled? No. You're not poor? No. Then why did you lie to me? Nathaniel reached for her hand. Because I wanted to know if someone could love me without my money. Esther pulled her hand away. So, you tested me? I was afraid everyone wanted my wealth. You were afraid of being used, she said, tears falling down her cheeks. but you used my kindness to prove your point." Esther walked away. He found Esther the next morning. "I'm sorry," he said. "I thought I was testing other people's hearts, but I was too afraid to show mine. You were kind when you thought I had nothing, and I repaid you with a lie." Esther remained silent. Nathaniel continued, "I cannot undo what I did. I can only promise never to deceive you again." She looked at him. "Do you know what I wanted from you?" "What?" "Nothing. I only wanted you to be honest." Nathaniel nodded. Months later, Esther opened the sandal workshop she had dreamed about. Nathaniel helped, but she built the business with her own hands. The workshop eventually employed other struggling people who had been rejected because of poverty or disability. One evening, Nathaniel stood outside watching Esther teach a young worker. He smiled. He had started the experiment searching for true love. Instead, he discovered something bigger. True love was not about finding someone who ignored his wealth completely, a lesson he would never forget. It was about finding someone who valued his character, challenged his mistakes, and demanded honesty from him. And he finally understood that kindness was a form of wealth no bank could measure. If this story touched your heart, like the video, subscribe to the channel for more powerful stories, and tell us in the comments, would you forgive Nathaniel after discovering the truth?